Welcome into the pregame show. We're at Trojan Fieldhouse ahead of the Mississippi College game against Trevecca Nazarene, and I'm joined now by Coach Nate Moran. Coach, I just want to give you the opportunity just to recap last week on the road, the win over AUM, but then the really close, tough loss against Lee. Just kind of recap that week and what you saw from your team.
Yeah, I mean, winning in this league is really hard, and I thought that our guys did a really good job of what was going on last week. I think we had 5 or 6 guys that were coming down with some sort of illness, whether that be the flu or something else. So for them to fight through last week and give ourselves a chance in 2 games, I was very impressed with. AUM's game was a battle all game long, where we just kind of scratched and clawed our way to figure out a way to win a game that I thought we probably should have won. But we did enough right things to win that game, and then we had to take a day. We decided to take a day off on Thursday just so everybody could try to get healthy, and I thought that's what the guys needed. And came back one day prepped. A really good Lee University team, Coach Bubba Smith, Alex Keeler, Mika, all of those guys do a really good job over there. So had a chance in the final minute of the game to go ahead, then tie the game, and sometimes shots go in, sometimes they don't. So I thought that our level of compete is at a good level. As long as we continue to do those things and clean up some of the areas that we need to, I think we'll be okay.
Well, the flu is definitely going around. I got bit by it over the weekend. Greg got bit by
You
it
good?
early in the week too. Yeah,
You good now?
I'm good.
Okay.
Don't worry, Coach. We're good. But it's been a long time since we've been at the field house. You've been on the road for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we haven't been or played here in a while, so it'll be nice. Obviously, this is the final home stretch, barring that we would find a way to clinch first round tournament game. But yeah, so just extremely excited about today. We'll look forward to Saturday when Saturday gets here, and then move on as it goes. But yeah, good team, Mississippi College. They probably haven't had as much success as they would have liked to have recently, but they've been extremely competitive all the games. In his first year, he's been doing an unbelievable job. So they're a big team. They have size across the board. So trying to do a really good job on the rebounding battle and continue to do what we do best, getting out in transition and playing team basketball is what we're looking forward to today.
Yeah. Well, Coach, when you look back from the very beginning of the season, and you look at this young squad, what's been most impressive to you about the way that they've developed as individuals, but also as a team this year?
Yeah, I would say the young guys, the older guys that are part of this program. I feel that everybody has had to do something new and different this year. We came in, I mean, after last year, you win 19 games with a handful of seniors, and, you lose 85% of your scoring, rebounding, 87% of your assists. You lose a lot. So for those guys to step in and take larger roles, you didn't know exactly when it was going to click, but the character of our guys is extremely high. And, I mean, they compete day in, day out. And once I thought that we started getting there, as when essentially January 1st came along, and I thought they just started being extremely consistent with the way that they showed up every single day, and it equated to better outcomes. And at the end of the day, basketball is a make or miss game. If you can get to that point, and we saw against West Florida, they missed a shot at the buzzer, and we won that one.
Yeah.
We had enough possessions down the stretch against UAH where we won a 1-point game. We lost an OT against West Al. We had 2 OTs. We lost an OT against Valdosta and then lost in the final minute against Lee. So we've been in a lot of tight games, and I'm excited because I just know that this group is an extremely resilient group. We talk about care a lot and character, attitude, resiliency, effort. So how do you respond to these situations? And I just feel like those guys over there and on the court tonight will be the kind of guys that just continue to respond when things might not go exactly how you have planned.
Well, it's been an incredible season to watch so far. And, Coach, you already touched on it a little bit, but I want to talk about tonight against Mississippi College. The Choctaws coming in. Tell me a bit of the keys to success against their specific style of basketball.
Yeah, I mean, Avon Johnson, really good player, averages he averages 15 and a half points. I want to say almost 10 and a half boards. So, I mean, you got to keep him off the boards. He does a really good job getting downhill to his left. He's a tough shot maker. So you have to make him extremely uncomfortable throughout the game. They got a freshman point guard, Phil Nelson, that's really good. Can get downhill, can hit the catch and shoot three as well. And then they just have a lot of solid pieces across the board. So it's going to be, can we protect the paint? Are we able to limit them to one shot? And then are we able to keep them in rotations defensively? And I think if we do those things, that we'll have a pretty good chance.
Absolutely. Coach, and you already touched on this as well, but kind of an outside potential, but certainly a real potential to be able to host the quarterfinal rounds of the Gulf South Conference tournament. As you move towards the postseason, you only got a couple games left in the regular season. What are the keys to success for your squad as you try to make a postseason run?
Yeah, just one, staying healthy. Everybody's got to stay healthy.
Yeah.
A lot of times this year, like we said last week, was the sickness, and so that stuff's going to happen. There's going to be, a tweak here, a tweak there. People's bodies are going to be hurting a little bit more than usual, but being able to keep everybody mentally fresh is extremely important for us. I think that's one of the biggest assets we have to this group is I think everybody enjoys coming to work every single day and working and playing alongside each other. So if we can continue to do those things and just find one or two ways that we can continue to get better down the course of this season, I think we have a good chance as we finish up.
Well, Coach, thanks for the time. We wish you the best of luck tonight and the rest of the season. He is head coach Nate Moran. I'm Steven Swanner. We've got Mississippi College versus Trevecca Nazarene coming up next on Flow College.